So like I feel like this is a topic for today, just purely because of all the shit that popped off today, right? Squid got banned for 3 days. Donald Trump got one of his 17 billion accounts banned for 24 hours. Oh, for a year. Peace. But like, uh, basically just don't be a dick. I know you're online. I know no one can really see you. There's a lot less repercussions, but like, why don't you just stop being a dick? You know what I mean? It doesn't positively affect your elo. It doesn't do anything for you. It's not really funny. It's not really fun for the other people. And you just overall develop a bad reputation for yourself for people not to act kindly to you. The easiest way to not get banned is to just don't be a dick. If you're ever in a situation where you feel like you have to say something and you press enter angrily and you're like, ah, this literally does nothing for you mid game. That's what it looks like to the people that are looking at it. This isn't gonna help you win. You know, calling someone a shitter, saying whatever term you want to say, it's not gonna help you win. You know what I mean? Take 3 seconds, hit that backspace, delete it, and just don't say anything at all. If you don't have anything constructive to say in a game, don't say it. It's literally just going to make you lose. This is probably the easiest way to increase your elo. It's probably 100% the easiest way to instantly increase your elo to just stop being an asshole. Doesn't really help you. And you can't get banned when you delete it. If you really, really, really want to say something to yourself, not to the people in game. Just blurt it out to yourself and get it out of your system, and that's it. You know what I mean? It's the best thing for you to do. That's literally it. It's I don't know how else to say it. I don't know what else to say. But yeah. I honestly think the other video earlier with me raging is probably better. We'll make less, might make both of them though. Totally gonna make less, make both of them though. Yeah, I don't know. My whole opinion on the situation is that Squid fucked up. We all fuck up. We all make mistakes. It's whatever. Squid isn't like in a situation where he can't be forgiven. What Squid honestly needs to do is he needs to just man the fuck up, admit he did something wrong, stop trying to find excuses and make himself into the victim, apologize, and promise to reform. Just don't act that way anymore. If you feel like you have to say something, just delete it and say it to yourself and move the fuck on. Be like, my bad, I fucked up, I deserved a 3-day ban. Thank you for only making it a 3-day ban. I'm gonna do my best to not do this ever again. Nobody would attack him. Nobody would make a scene out of it. Nobody would, like, that shit would not happen. Literally it. It's part of growing up. It's part of being a human being. It's part of becoming better at, like, anything you do, is accepting your mistakes and moving forward. Just don't repeat your mistakes. Literally it. It's actually it. Now for Trump, get fucked! Stop being a fucking dumbass and you won't get banned. God damn. You know what you did. Trying to make it seem like I'm the bad guy. The fuck? Like, no. He knows what he did. He knows exactly what he did. He's trying to play the fool. It's literally on video. I'm like, what? Hell no, Trump making a reform for one of your banned. He's got like 7 accounts. You don't care. I hope they start banning all his accounts at the same time. I hope he stops doing what he's doing. What? Wait, what? Trump got... So, basically what happened is, I wanna raise the volume, and no, I wanna make myself full screen, and I wanna put really sad song on repeat. Give me a second. Give me a second. I want to put this song on repeat. The sad song. The stream sad song. So basically what happened is, Donald Trump got in my games. The one he was queuing with got fucked up the first game. Fed his brains out, we lost. Whatever. Shit happens. Next game, I'm following a call from my jungler. It doesn't work out. We die. Other lanes don't do too well either. We lose the game. Trump decides to try to be a dick and just be like, oh, hey, Wolfie, all you trying to do is F6 after you feed your brains out every game. Get a big elo games, and you just feed and want to quit. At least they try to win. I'm like, you know what? All right, Donald Trump. Not even going to respond. Not even going to say anything. Cool. Whatever. Muted. Get into my games again. And we get into my games again. I'm like, I literally look like this. Because I know what's going to happen. This is my face. I can't make this face because I'm too happy that he got banned for a year. Now, I'm making this face on stream inside. I'm keeping my composure. Now, what proceeds to happen is I get some mid laner that I have no idea who it is, and we absolutely destroy the game. We get like 4 kills between me and the mid laner in like the first 2 minutes of the game. And then I was like, thanks, Jesus. I'm glad you have my back. Jesus made sure that I was going to get elo that game. And then what happens is Trump starts following me around and walling me off. And I'm like, really, motherfucker? Real talk? Like, you gonna pull this shit on me? Alright, whatever. And then he tries to take my speed buff. At this point, I ain't having that shit. So I come out like this, angry as shit, and make sure I get the first couple speed buffs. I get those speed buffs. I wasn't fucking around. And then after that, there's a time where I died or some shit. And he pulls the buff. And when you pull the buff, you can't pick the buff up before the person who has aggro on it. So he stops auto-attacking it to take it. And I'm mad because the team fight is starting. So I say, fuck it. I'm going to help the team win. Even though I said I was going to AFK, help the team win. We got kills. We won the game. But he took my speed buff. Do you understand the pain that happens when someone takes your speed buff? You start crying in Spanish because English just doesn't do it. But even though he tried to get me killed, even though he tried to make us lose, we won the game. We conquered the game. We destroyed the game. But I made sure to report him. I sent the I reported him in game, and I sent a message to the people who were like, we're not going to let people troll you anymore or any of that nonsense or purposely try to negatively affect your games because it affects your stream, and we want you to keep streaming because it helps our game. And you're a good guy. And I was like, thanks, Hi-Rez. Hi-Rez came in. You know, they came in. They hit me with the hot support. And I was just happy. I was excited. I was like this little kid right here. That's me. And that's Hi-Rez having my back against Donald Trump. Just so you know. And then, after the next game where Trump did absolutely fucking nothing and got shit on the whole game, something amazing happened. Something incredible happened. Something phenomenal happened. And I didn't know about this. And he fucked up. Right? Because he posted on my Twitter saying that I got him banned for a year. And I started smiling like this. Because justice was fucking served. And then he proceeded to make a Reddit post about him crying. And then I became this. And he thought he was going to get sympathy. And instead, all the Reddit is the black guy. And that's Donald Trump. Every time he posts a sad post, I'm like, oh! Oh, he has like 17 accounts. But, like, one of his accounts got banned for a fucking year. And the funniest part about it, right? The absolute funniest part about it, he tries to clip the small part of me saying, I'm going to AFK. I don't even care. He clips that to post it in his Reddit to make it seem like he's the victim and I'm the asshole. The problem is the clip that he used didn't cut off in time and shows me leaving the speed buff, helping the team fight, and getting a kill or two for the team as he sat there on the speed buff and AFK'd and did nothing. Homie tried to use some fake news with a name Donald Trump. Oh, it's right there. Like, Donald Trump got one of his accounts banned for a year. He has other accounts. He could be in my game today. He could literally get into my game today if he wanted to. He has other accounts. I'm just saying, homie. Stop fucking with me. End of story. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not going into your games trying to troll you. I'm not going into your stream and sitting there waiting for you to do stuff. I don't care about you. The only people I care about are the people who are watching my stream and enjoying my stream. They're the only people I give a fuck about. You, I don't care about. Leave me the fuck alone. That's all I'm asking. That's it. That's all. Nothing else. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not asking for anything else. I don't think I'm asking for too much. That being said, I do want to say I want to say one more thing, and I hope people understand this, and I hope this gets the message out. I don't want people to be mad at Verizio and Trelo. Have they done things before that should probably get them banned? Yes, but that's up to HiFi to do anything about. I don't want people attacking them for saying that they're Nazi or whatever the fuck. I forgot what it's called. Shit. I forgot what the fucking goddamn the word is, but they basically argued because it's honestly a really for lack of a better word, immature thing to do because you haven't grown up yet, to have the need to be right even when you're wrong. And it's a hard thing to accept when you're wrong and just move on from it. So it felt like they were arguing more for the sake of arguing, so they can say that they're not wrong, over actually having a conversation. So they ended up using analogies that went too far or shouldn't have been said to try to get their point across and it was a mistake. Sympathizer. There you go. Nazi sympathizer. That's the word. Um, they basically said the wrong things and don't really deserve to be attacked. Or anything said towards them. They made a mistake, and it is what it is. He did make a fool of himself, but he was. You gotta understand that it's hard for some people to accept the fact that they're wrong, especially in front of other people. And it's something that is part of growing up and being an adult. It's very hard to do. It took me years to do. I should say that I probably have only been able to do it recently, to admit that I'm wrong, especially in front of other people. And homie made a mistake, and that should be how it's treated. Yeah, but the point of the matter is that like she didn't abuse power. It's her job. That's part of her job description. Good morning, Master Moon. If you're in school and you did something wrong and a teacher caught you for doing it, what do you think is going to happen? You're probably going to get sent to the principal's office to get suspended or expelled. It's kind of the same thing. I didn't get banned. I'm fine. The thing that they were really reaching, trying to say Hi-Rez was abusing their power, and that's not how that works. Who cares if she gloated? Regardless of what happened, homie was acting toxic, and he acted toxic in other games. Period. End of story. She didn't do anything out of line. There's thousands of reports a day, most of which are false reports. And they have to weed through all of those. Sometimes people just get by. Period. If you do it in front of a person that works in that company, yes, they can expedite the process. To expect that a person working at Hi-Rez can't expedite the process is ignorant of how the world works. Legit it. There's nothing else to be said. I personally don't see people at Hi-Rez every day because I work in the office. So I have to send it in, whether it be a personal report on the Hi-Rez website or in the game. But if I work there every day and I physically know the person who does reports, I can be like, yo, this person was acting toxic last game. You might want to run a check on his account. Okay, we're going to check it on his account. Banned. Because he was doing other shit. That's how that works, dude. It's not an abuse of power. It's part of her job. Good. People are getting banned. People who are well known are getting banned. Good. Good. Now when someone does something, they should second guess because they might get fucking banned. Good. There is a system. There's definitely a system. I also know that they actually have people that read the reports. But you also have to understand that when you constantly send in bullshit reports, like you report someone for feeding when they're not intentionally feeding because they had a bad game, your account is probably going to get flagged as someone who makes bad reports. So they're probably not going to read your reports. That's a big thing. Well, because it's a thing that, like, I mean, I wanted to make sure that people like Drelo and them aren't being attacked for making mistakes on Twitter and stuff. But yeah. Oh my god, a Commodore. Of course they're normal people. Doesn't make what they did not bad. I'm just saying. Exactly what Azria is saying. Pretty much. Oh, I know. It was flawed. How old is Drelo? He might. I think he's under 20. I think he's a baby. I think he's under 20. Basically, I'm having this conversation because I want people to understand that there's a better way to do things, and I think it's important to get this out and speak about it and let people understand the situation. You know what I mean? And I told Squid this. I sent him a message earlier, and he'll probably see it when he logs on. And I was like, you're not banned on my channel anymore, but like, this isn't a situation where it's about you making yourself the victim. Apologize and reform. Move the fuck on. Be an adult. Legit it. That's it. I said it once. Now I'll say it again. If you don't want the consequences of being a dick, stop being a dick. That's it. Nothing else to say. Yes, it is okay to report both people. They're both being toxic. Alright, guys.